Hello and welcome to my channel, Celebrity Matrix. Her name was Lila. She was 16, small and quiet, with tired eyes and hands that looked older than her age. Every day after school, she walked 3 miles to the rich part of town, where big houses sat behind tall gates, and shiny cars purred down the streets like cats. Lila didn't live in one of those houses. She lived in a tiny apartment above a broken-down laundromat with her little brother, Noah. Their mom had left 2 years ago. Their dad had passed away last winter. Now it was just the two of them. No money, no help, just hunger and silence. Lila did what she could. She cleaned houses. Not for money. No one would hire a girl without papers or a phone. But sometimes if she knocked on the right door, people would let her clean their kitchen or bathroom, just for a plate of food. That's how it started. One cold Tuesday, Lila stood outside a huge white house with a long driveway. A sign said no soliciting, but she was too hungry to care. Her stomach growled like a wild dog. Noah hadn't eaten since yesterday morning. She knocked. The door opened slowly. A man stood there, tall, gray hair, sharp suit. He looked like someone from a movie, calm, rich, untouchable. His name was Mr. Grayson. Everyone in town knew him. He owned half the city. Lila held her breath. "Can I clean your house?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "For a plate of food?" Mr. Grayson didn't answer right away. He stared at her. Not with anger, not with pity, but with something strange, like he'd seen a ghost. "Who are you?" he finally said. "Lila," she said. I need something to eat. For me and my brother." He stepped back. "Come in." Lila hesitated. She'd been turned away 100 times. Once a woman threw water on her. Another man yelled, "Get lost, thief." But something in Mr. Grayson's eyes wasn't mean. It was sad. She stepped inside. The house was huge. Marble floors, chandeliers, paintings on the walls that probably cost more than her whole life. She kicked off her worn shoes, not wanting to ruin the floor. "Kitchen," she said. "I can clean the kitchen." Mr. Grayson didn't move. He just watched her. "You look like her," he said quietly. "Like who?" "No one," he said. "Go ahead." Lila worked fast. She wiped counters, scrubbed the sink, mopped the floor. She didn't touch anything that wasn't dirty. She didn't open cabinets or peek in drawers. She just cleaned. After 30 minutes she stopped. "I'm done," she said. Mr. Grayson was sitting at the table, staring at her. "Hungry?" he asked. She nodded. He stood and walked to the fridge. He pulled out chicken, rice, vegetables. He cooked like he'd done it 1,000 times. Simple, careful. He filled 2 plates. They ate in silence. "This is good," Lila said. He nodded. "You're good at cleaning." "Thank you. Why do you do this? Why not go to the shelter?" "There's a line," she said. "And Noah gets scared there. People yell. Sometimes they take our spot." Mr. Grayson looked down. "You have a brother?" "Yeah. He's 9. He's smart. Loves dinosaurs and drawing." He paused. "Where do you live?" "Over the laundromat on 5th. It's small, but it's ours." Mr. Grayson stood up. "Wait here." He left the room, came back with a thick blanket and a bag of groceries. "This is for you," he said. "Milk, bread, fruit, and the blanket. Winter's coming." Lila stared. "I didn't clean that much." "It's not for cleaning," he said. "It's for being brave." She didn't cry, not then, but her throat hurt. She took the bag. "Thank you." She turned to leave. "Wait," he said. She looked back. "Come back tomorrow. Same time. I'll have more work and more food." She nodded. "Okay." And she came back. Every day for a week, Lila came. She cleaned the kitchen, then the living room, then the study. Mr. Grayson always had food ready. Sometimes soup, sometimes pasta, always warm. He never asked too many questions, but he watched her, always. Then one day, he said, "I have a photo." He opened a drawer and pulled out an old picture. A young woman with long dark hair and kind eyes. She was holding a baby. Lila froze. "That's my daughter," Mr. Grayson said. "Her name was Clara. She left home when she was 19, got pregnant. I told her not to come back if she kept the baby. I was angry, proud, stupid. Lila's heart pounded. She disappeared, he said. I looked for years, hired people, posted flyers, nothing. Then 5 years ago, I found out she died. Car crash, left behind a little girl. He looked at Lila.
You look exactly like her.
Lila swallowed. Clara was my mom. Silence filled the room. Mr. Grayson's hands shook. You're my granddaughter. Lila nodded.
Tears finally fell. I didn't know.
Mom never talked about you. She said you didn't want her. Mr. Grayson fell into his chair. I was wrong, he whispered.
So wrong.
He looked at her, really looked. You have her eyes, her hands, even the way you tilt your head when you're thinking. Lila wiped her face. I have a brother, Noah.
He's yours too. Your great-grandson.
Mr. Grayson stood up. Where is he?
Home.
Sleeping. Take me to him. That night, Mr. Grayson drove to the tiny apartment above the laundromat. He climbed the creaky stairs and saw Noah curled up on a thin mattress, a crayon drawing in his hand. A dinosaur family.
Mr.
Grayson knelt beside him, touched his hair, whispered, "Hello, Noah." Noah opened his eyes. "Who are you?" "I'm your great-grandpa," he said, "and I'm never letting you go hungry again." From that day on, everything changed. Mr. Grayson moved them into the big house, got them clothes, books, toys, hired tutors, took them to the doctor, made sure they ate every meal like kings. Lila didn't have to clean for food anymore, but sometimes, on quiet nights, she still helped in the kitchen, not for a plate, but because it felt like love. And Mr. Grayson, he smiled more, laughed, held his grandchildren close. He had spent years building a fortune, but it wasn't until he opened his door to a hungry girl that he found what really mattered: family. And it all started with 4 simple words. Can I clean your house for a plate of food? Yes, he said. And he didn't just give her food, he gave her a home. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.